Are you tired of letting your emotions control you? Do you want to take back the reins and regain control over your life? Look no further. General Stoicism is here to save the day. Stoicism is a powerful philosophy that teaches us how to react less and control more. It's not just about being calm in the face of adversity, but also about embracing life's challenges with a positive attitude and finding happiness in the present moment. In this video, we'll explore the core principles of Stoicism and show you how to apply them to your daily life. You'll learn how to cultivate emotional resilience by understanding the difference between what's within your control and what's not. Practice mindfulness and focus on the present moment to reduce stress and anxiety. Develop a growth mindset and embrace challenges as opportunities for personal growth. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to mastering your emotions and living a more fulfilling life. So, what are you waiting for? Let's dive into the world of general Stoicism and start taking control of your emotions today. Greetings, and welcome to our exploration of Stoicism and self-control. As we dive deeper into Stoic philosophy, it's essential to understand that the concept of the less you react, the more you control is a core principle in Stoicism. In the face of adversity, Stoicism encourages us to focus on what we can control rather than what we cannot. This lesson is crucial as it equips us with the tools necessary to navigate the ups and downs of life with poise and self-assurance. To better appreciate the significance of this principle, let's take a look at the roots of Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient Greek philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium in the 3rd century BC. The Stoics believed that by developing self-discipline and rationality, individuals could rise above their emotions and external circumstances. This mental fortitude enabled them to achieve inner peace and tranquility, even in the most challenging situations. Now that we have an understanding of Stoicism's background, let's break down the core principle of reacting less to gain more control. The first step is recognizing that external events are beyond our control. While we cannot change the world around us, we can choose how we respond to it. By focusing on our reactions and thoughts rather than the circumstances themselves, we gain a sense of agency and self-mastery. Let's illustrate this concept with a practical example. Imagine you are waiting for an important phone call and the minutes tick by with no sign of the caller. Your heart races and anxiety takes hold. However, you recall the Stoic principle of reacting less and focus on your breath, grounding yourself in the present moment. By refocusing your thoughts and reactions, you gain control over your emotions and find inner peace. So how do we apply these Stoic principles in our daily lives? Begin by identifying triggers that lead to emotional reactions. These can be anything from a rude comment to a frustrating traffic jam. Once you've pinpointed your triggers, practice mindfulness and self-awareness to manage your responses. Remember, it's not the situation itself that determines our emotional state, but our reactions to it. As we've seen, Stoicism teaches us to control our reactions and in turn gain control over our lives. By embracing the Stoic philosophy, we can cultivate resilience and inner peace, even in the face of adversity. With practice, we can transform our reactions, finding balance and tranquility in the chaos of life. If you found this helpful, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on new content. And don't forget to join the community in the comments below to share your experiences and ask questions. Your feedback is crucial in making this channel better, and your participation keeps the conversation going. So let's continue learning together and apply the concepts of Stoic philosophy to our daily lives to gain more control over our reactions and emotions. Let's keep the dialogue going. In this video, we'll explore the concept of Stoic philosophy and how it can help you control your reactions in various situations. Stoicism is an ancient Greek philosophy that teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. By understanding and applying Stoic principles, we can develop emotional resilience and maintain inner peace. First, let's understand the core of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that the only things we have control over are our thoughts, actions, and emotions. Everything else, such as external events or other people's actions, is beyond our control. By accepting this, we can focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. For example, imagine you're stuck in traffic and getting late for an important meeting. You can't control the traffic, but you can control how you react to the situation. Instead of getting frustrated and stressed, you can choose to remain calm and find alternative solutions, such as calling your colleague to inform them of your delay or using a different route. Now let's apply this concept to a relatable scenario. Suppose you're working on a project with a team and one of your team members is consistently late with their tasks. You can't control their behavior, but you can control your reaction to it. Instead of getting angry and frustrated, you can choose to remain calm and focus on finding a solution, such as discussing the issue with the team member or adjusting the project timeline. To develop emotional resilience and apply Stoic philosophy in your life, follow these practical steps. Identify the things you can control. Make a list of the aspects of your life that you can control, such as your thoughts, actions, and emotions. This will help you focus on what truly matters and let go of what you cannot control. Practice mindfulness. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions in the present moment. By being aware of your internal state, you can recognize when you're reacting negatively to a situation and choose a more constructive response. Develop a growth mindset. Embrace challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth. Instead of dwelling on failures, learn from them and use the experience to become better and stronger. Cultivate gratitude. Focus on the positive aspects of your life and express gratitude for them. This will help you maintain a positive outlook and reduce negative reactions to difficult situations. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding when you make mistakes or face setbacks. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and that it's okay to be human. By following these practical steps and applying Stoic philosophy in your life, you can develop emotional resilience and maintain inner peace, even in the face of adversity. Remember, the less you react, the more you control. The world is facing an unprecedented crisis of mental health, with stress, anxiety, and depression on the rise. In this challenging environment, the principles of Stoicism offer a timely and effective solution to regain control over our emotions and reactions. The core problem we face is the inability to manage our emotions effectively, leading to increased stress, anxiety, and depression. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that by understanding and accepting our emotions, we can learn to control them, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. The immediate relevance of Stoicism lies in its ability to help us navigate the complexities of modern life. With constant distractions and information overload, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and lose control over our emotions. Stoicism provides a practical framework for managing our reactions and emotions, allowing us to maintain our composure and make better decisions. The current trend of mindfulness and self-care is a testament to the growing need for effective stress management techniques. Stoicism offers a timely solution to this pressing need, as it emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and emotional control. The knowledge gap that needs to be addressed is the lack of understanding of Stoic philosophy and its practical applications in daily life. By learning about the Stoic principles of controlling our reactions and emotions, we can fill this gap and improve our mental well-being. In conclusion, the urgency and immediate relevance of understanding Stoicism lies in its ability to help us manage our emotions in a world full of distractions and stress. By learning about the Stoic philosophy, we can address the current mental health crisis and improve our overall well-being. Okay, so let's dive into Stoic philosophy and how it can help us react less and control our emotions better. The core principle of Stoicism is that we have control over our own thoughts, feelings, and actions, not external events. So instead of getting angry or upset about things outside our control, we should focus on what we can control, our reactions, and how we choose to respond. One of the key Stoic techniques is to practice cognitive restructuring, which is basically changing how we think about situations. By reframing negative thoughts into more positive ones, we can alter our emotional responses and react less to external stimuli. Let's look at an example. Imagine someone cuts you off in traffic and you start feeling angry. A non-Stoic response might be to get upset, honk the horn, and possibly even get into a road rage situation. A Stoic response, on the other hand, would be to recognize that this person cutting you off is an external event beyond your control. Instead of getting angry, you could use cognitive restructuring to reframe the situation. This person must be in a hurry. I hope everything is okay. This shift in thinking can help you react less and control your emotions better. Now let's talk about practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment and accepting it without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we can better observe our thoughts and emotions as they arise without getting caught up in them. This can help us react less and control our emotions better, as we can simply observe them and let them go without engaging with them. Let's use the traffic example again. Instead of getting angry or upset, you can practice mindfulness by acknowledging the emotion without judgment and simply observing it as a passing thought. I'm feeling angry about being cut off in traffic, you might think. Then you can let the emotion go and refocus on the present moment. This can help you react less and control your emotions better. In summary, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our reactions, and how we choose to respond. By practicing cognitive restructuring and mindfulness, we can react less and control our emotions better, even in difficult situations like getting cut off in traffic. In this section, we'll delve deeper into the practical applications of the concepts introduced early in this video, focusing on how to apply the philosophy of less reacting, more controlling in real-world scenarios. We'll also discuss potential challenges and strategies to overcome them. First, let's consider a scenario where you're in a heated argument with a colleague. Instead of reacting impulsively, try to take a step back and analyze the situation. Recognize that your emotions are heightening the conflict and use the Stoic principle of negative visualization to imagine the worst-case scenario. This can help you gain perspective and control your emotions. Another practical application of Stoicism is in managing stress. When faced with a stressful situation, such as a tight deadline at work, remind yourself that external events are beyond your control. Focus on what you can control, your actions and reactions, and break the task into smaller, manageable steps. However, applying Stoic philosophy can be challenging, especially when emotions run high. To overcome this obstacle, practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Regularly reflect on your thoughts and emotions and identify patterns that may be hindering your ability to control your reactions. In addition, consider seeking support from others who share your interest in Stoicism. Engaging in discussions and sharing experiences can help reinforce the principles and provide motivation to continue practicing them. In summary, the philosophy of less reacting, more controlling can be applied in various real-world scenarios, such as managing conflicts and stress. However, it's essential to recognize potential challenges and develop strategies to overcome them. By practicing mindfulness and seeking support from others, you can deepen your understanding of Stoicism and apply its principles effectively in your daily life. In the final section of this exploration of Stoicism, we'll dive deeper into some advanced strategies that can help you better control your emotions and reactions. These advanced strategies are inspired by the philosophy of Stoicism and its teachings on the art of living well. By implementing these strategies, you'll be able to better manage your emotions, maintain a positive mindset, and achieve greater personal growth. One such advanced strategy is the practice of negative visualization. This technique involves imagining the worst-case scenarios for situations in your life. By doing so, you can better prepare yourself for potential challenges and develop resilience in the face of adversity. As Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "It is impossible for a man to limit his vision with reference to place and time, and not be limited also with reference to kind." Another advanced strategy is the practice of self-compassion. By treating yourself with kindness and understanding, you can reduce feelings of guilt and shame and increase your ability to cope with stress and setbacks. The Stoic philosopher Seneca believed that self-compassion was essential for emotional well-being, writing, "If we are to cultivate the art of living, we must be aware of what is taking place in our own mind." Lastly, consider practicing the Stoic exercise of contemplating your own mortality. Reflecting on the impermanence of life can help you prioritize what truly matters and cultivate gratitude for the present moment. As the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "You could leave life right now. You are death's neighbor after all, so while you live, live fully." By integrating these advanced Stoic strategies into your daily life, you can take control of your emotions and reactions, leading to a more fulfilling and resilient life. As the philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The ability to control our reactions is an essential skill that contributes significantly to our emotional and mental well-being. When we can regulate our emotional responses, we become more effective communicators and problem solvers. Furthermore, the application of Stoic philosophy can significantly improve our control over our emotions, as the practice of less reacting means more control. Research has shown that practicing mindfulness can significantly improve emotional control. In a study conducted by Bishop et al., 2004, participants who practiced mindfulness reported fewer emotional disturbances and improved attention and memory functions. The real-world implication of understanding emotional control in the context of Stoicism can be seen in improved interpersonal relationships and greater self-awareness. A compelling statistic supporting the importance of emotional control comes from the Harvard Business Review, which reported that 75% of top executives rated emotional intelligence as more critical to their job performance than intelligence and technical skills combined. In his book, Meditations, Marcus Aurelius, the famous Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, provides a powerful insight into the connection between emotional control and the practice of Stoicism. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. One practical application of Stoic philosophy can be seen in the work of psychologist Dr. Albert Ellis, who developed rational emotive behavior therapy. REBT helps individuals identify and change irrational thoughts that contribute to emotional distress. By employing Stoic principles, Dr. Ellis's method aligns with the practice of controlling our emotions through rational thought. Additionally, incorporating Stoicism into daily life can lead to a greater sense of self-awareness and improved emotional resilience. This can be seen in anecdotal evidence from those who have successfully applied Stoic principles to their lives, leading to more stable emotional states and a better understanding of their reactions to external stimuli. In conclusion, The connection between Stoicism and emotional control is well documented, both in the context of academic research and through real-world examples. Understanding and practicing Stoic philosophy can lead to significant improvements in our ability to control our emotional reactions, contributing to greater overall well-being and effectiveness in all areas of life. In the previous part, we discussed how practicing Stoicism can help us gain control over our emotions and reactions. We learned that by focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot, we can achieve a sense of inner peace and tranquility. Now, let's dive deeper into the practical application of Stoicism in our daily lives. The key to applying Stoicism effectively is to focus on the present moment and accept it as it is. This means letting go of any attachment to the past or future and instead concentrating on the here and now. One way to do this is through mindfulness meditation. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of our thoughts and emotions and learn to observe them without judgment. This can help us to let go of negative thoughts and emotions and instead focus on the present moment. Another important aspect of Stoicism is the practice of negative visualization. This involves imagining the worst-case scenario for a given situation and preparing ourselves mentally for it. By doing this, we can reduce our fear of the unknown and increase our resilience in the face of adversity. Finally, it's important to remember that Stoicism is not about suppressing our emotions or ignoring our feelings. Instead, it's about recognizing and accepting them, and then choosing how to respond to them in a rational and constructive way. In conclusion, practicing Stoicism can help us gain control over our emotions and reactions, allowing us to live more fulfilling and peaceful lives. By focusing on the present moment, practicing mindfulness, and using negative visualization, we can develop the skills necessary to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. The key message was that our reactions to situations are what gives them power. By controlling our reactions, we can control the situation. But how can we apply these insights in our everyday lives? Here are the key takeaways and action steps to apply the general Stoicism approach to your life. Focus on what you can control. Remember that you cannot control external events, but you can control your reaction to them. Identify areas in your life where you have control and direct your energy there. Cultivate self-awareness. Take time to reflect on your reactions and emotions. Recognize when you are reacting and not responding rationally. This self-awareness is the first step towards controlling your reactions. Practice mindfulness. Engage in mindfulness activities such as meditation or yoga. These practices can help you develop a greater sense of self-awareness and control over your thoughts and emotions. Now let's discuss the benefits of applying these insights. Less stress and anxiety. By focusing on what you can control, you reduce the anxiety caused by situations beyond your control. Improved decision-making. Being aware of your reactions allows you to make better decisions, as you're less likely to be swayed by emotional impulses. Greater resilience. Practicing mindfulness can help you become more resilient in the face of challenges as you learn to respond calmly and rationally. So, are you ready to take control? Here's your call to action. Begin practicing Stoicism in your everyday life. Set aside time for self-reflection and start incorporating mindfulness activities. As you continue to apply these insights, you'll see a significant change in your emotional well-being and decision-making abilities. Keep moving forward on this journey, and remember that the more you practice, the more control you'll have over your reactions. Embrace the power of Stoicism and take control of your life today. General Stoicism is a philosophy that emphasizes the importance of living in harmony with nature and understanding the impermanence of life. It encourages individuals to focus on what they can control and accept what they cannot. In this context, the idea of the less you react, the more you control becomes a central tenet of Stoic thought. The Stoics believed that emotions such as anger and fear were not inherently bad, but rather the result of our thoughts and judgments about situations. By refraining from reacting impulsively, we can better understand the situation at hand and respond in a more rational and thoughtful manner. This allows us to maintain control over our emotions and actions, ultimately leading to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. As you continue to explore Stoicism, consider how the teachings of this ancient philosophy can be applied to your daily life. Practice mindfulness and self-awareness to identify triggers that cause emotional reactions. Reflect on the impermanence of life and the importance of focusing on what you can control. Embrace the wisdom of the Stoics and strive to live a life of purpose and resilience. In conclusion, remember that the less you react, the more you control. Embrace the principles of Stoicism and strive to live a life of wisdom, self-discipline, and tranquility. As you apply these teachings to your daily life, you will find a greater sense of inner peace and fulfillment. May the insights of Stoic philosophy guide you on your journey towards a more balanced and fulfilling life.